What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of Lingo Reacts, and we're back with some BTS. We got Ddaeng, and it's explained by a Korean person.
Ddaeng?
I know.
It's Deng.
I know. I just read it and I see it like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I know.
But it's essentially explained by a Korean person.
Yeah.
So let's go get explained, right? I mean, hopefully this gives more of an explanation to the song.
I know.
Yeah.
Hopefully figure out what Deng is.
Yeah.
I know you wanted this, so here we are. The rap line of BTS, RM, J-Hope, and Suga dropped a hip-hop track recently on their SoundCloud called Deng. It's a song that has oriental and trap beat at the same time, and it's also a diss track sending messages to their haters. But the wordplay inside it is just amazing. For example, the title Deng itself is used in multiple ways throughout the whole song. 18, 13, 38. These are all card combinations that come from a Korean card game called Sutta or Hwatu.
Cool.
Damn.
8대 잠깐 굿땡이요?
Simply think of them as the best combinations you can get during a game. For example, 3 and 8, which is called 38 광땡, is the ultimate pair that nothing can beat. Thus, the first meaning of Deng here would be translated into something like better or invincible. Again in the chorus, the word Deng is already used in 2 more different meanings. For these 2 lines, Deng is used as the meaning of wrong, which originates from the imitation of a xylophone sound used in quiz shows or auditions when the participant is wrong or bad.
Alright, I just gotta say something really quickly.
It sounded like a reach.
No, if this is true,
Yeah.
these guys think about music and lyrics
In some next level
in
way.
some next level. Like, this is nowhere near what Western artists think about when they think of lyrics.
Exactly. I could not even fathom that this is what it was.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Dude, like the most like a hip hop artist here will do is
Yeah.
like they'll do a double entendre where like one
yeah.
meaning means another. This has like 1,000 meanings depending on how
Yeah.
you word it. That's unreal. That's amazing.
Oh.
For this line, Deng is used as the sound of a bell. And it also comes from a children's song called 학교 종이 땡땡땡.
What?
Regarding
See, this is like, I don't know if it's a reach like you said earlier.
No, but
or-
this makes sense though. Too. Like it literally was the same thing.
J-Hope mentioning homework in the next verse, there's a very high possibility that this line implies the meaning of go to school, kids.
Hip-hop, dang, rap star, dang, young rapper, dang, downtown, dang, but don't you, bang, world war, bang.
The first lines of J-Hope's verse describe the criticism they received in the early ages about their hip-hop or rap style, or BTS being a flop. However, in the next lines, he explains that now they've become a worldwide bang from a Deng.
Damn, 내가 보기엔 너는 땡. 우리 모두가 땡. 누가 끝발이 좋던 간에 나는 땡전에 상관하네.
It kind of gets trickier in Suga's verse. The usage of Deng is suddenly changed without any notice. The first Deng indicate the meaning of wrong or nope, but when he says 누가 끝발이 좋던 간에, he suddenly jumps into the card game again. Goodbar is an everyday slang word for power/influence. When you see a very successful person, you would say something like 와 끝발 죽이네 or 끝발 날리네. This everyday slang word's origin comes from the card game 섰다 again. Good is a combination of cards equivalent to 1 point to 9 points. It's the most common pairs you will receive during a game. In contrast,
First of all, this card game is complex.
I know, right?
Holy crap! I would never be able to play this game.
Dude.
I mean, dude, there's like one card that represents 1 to 9, and then if you combine it with a different card, then it's a different value.
I don't know. It seems like it's really intense.
Whatever happened to Goldfish? Whatever happened to Crazy Eights?
Deng is above all goods. So that's what Suga is saying in his last lines. 나는 땡 전혀 상관 안 해. Which means I'm a Deng and I don't care about you lower class goods. So one more thing before we go into Arm's verse. Good has the same sound as good. Yeah, and this good means the end. Suga ends his verse by saying 계속 걱정해주길 good. It could be a double translation as continue worrying about us low pointers, losers, and continue worrying about us, the end. I'm out, mic drop. Now personally, RM's part is the apex of this whole song. It's because in one single verse.
His favorite. Just saying. I did like Sugar's part in this.
Yeah, I did too.
He uses 7 different usages of Deng. The first line, 캐셔 계산 소리 땡, is literally the sound of the cashier opening, which could also imply that he has a lot of money now. And the second line, 어릴 적 좋아함 얼음 땡, is a Korean version of tag. It's when kids run away, they shout 얼음, which is freeze, to get immune from the catcher, and then another survivor can come along and tag the frozen person, saying 땡, which unleashes him from the frozen state. And third, 난 딩동, 넌 땡 means I'm correct and you're wrong.
Yeah.
And fourth, 넌 칠끝, 난 땡 is again referenced from the card game.
Dude, does everybody
You might
play
be a
this card
silly
game?
one,
Yeah.
but I'm
I need to buy this card. Dude, you know what we should do? We should buy the card game and play it,
Oh yeah?
and have a live video.
Oh.
Maybe you'll hear about that soon.
above that tier. Fifth, 라면 먹고 자는 얼굴 땡 comes from the expression 땡땡 부었다. It's a fun way to describe your face is swollen after you've eaten ramen last night. 6. 떨거지들 do your thing, 날 봐, 난 네 air thing. RM is now playing with language now. The pronunciation of Deng is similar to thang, which is the slang of thing in English. Last but not least, 7th, 네가 쩔어, 멋져, 개얼탱. RM finally uses another similar sound, tang, to make it rhyme with Deng. 얼탱이 없다 is a slang for 어이가 없다, which means dumbfounded. Phew, so basically I would summarize this song as genius wordplay and rhythmical onomatopoeia. The repetitive Deng sound makes the song much more rhythmical and addictive, whereas the various meanings of Deng constantly changing throughout the song make it hard for foreigners or average people to understand, but at the same time makes it genius for a rap lyric. We celebrate rather than being a celebrity. This line shows BTS's attitude or mentality of being a celebrity in a nutshell. It's not about being special or enjoying the spotlight. It's about sharing and returning the love they received by celebrating together.
I'm not gonna lie, this guy moves his hands a lot.
Yeah. I didn't even notice.
이름값 하는 개구리들 우물 안에 죽기를. This is a reference from a Korean saying called 우물안 개구리, which means a frog is stuck in a well and he thinks that well is his whole world. Thus, he's very narrow-sighted and he thinks he's the best inside that small world. 개구리 usually just means frog, but in this case I think there's a hidden double meaning inside it, saying 개구리다, which is a slang for fucking lame or foul. I think RM is addressing to the haters in Korea who think they're the best with their own lame songs in this small country. He's saying they should die in this small well called Korea without even having the opportunity to see the big...
RM is coming with that spice.
I could not even tell that this is what it was about.
That's such a diss though. Oh
Right?
my god.
Now
That's
I see why people keep
disrespectful.
saying in the comments that this song is like for the haters.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Wow. Damn. He went there.
Yeah.
big world outside,
Shout out to
where
this guy,
BTS
this
is
is
now
really good
using as a
explaining.
stage. Last but not least, as a director's commentary, I would like to point out the fact that despite this song being a diss track, there is actually no real hate or toxic cursing inside, but rather BTS chooses to play around playfully with the word Deng in a teasing manner and swaggering about their current success. For me, this is the point that sets apart this song from all other diss tracks. Low negativity, but comic and satirical high self-esteem.
Not gonna lie, I did like that song. a
Yeah.
lot. That was one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, that was
I
one of my
listened
favorite
to.
ones too.
it's just crazy to me how in depth these lyrics are. Like really in depth. I would have never thought of that from a Western artist, and just the fact that these guys are like, they're doing it in their own way. Like you know how they spread positivity, even when they do a diss track, they're spreading it in like a loving way. Like
like a normal person wouldn't be able to even tell what they're saying.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah, exactly. I really like that. That was a good explanation. Shout out to the Korean gentleman who helped us explain that. It was cool. Really cool. Let us know what you guys thought. Let us know if you thought it was that deep as well. I have no idea. And you know, stay tuned for more BTS stuff that we have coming soon. So take care.
See ya.